All right.
So,
Officer Farrell, what do we got going on here?
well, okay. You just threw me for a loop when you said that. Anyway. So this is the Sheriff's Office Memorial. We got a really great sheriff, best one in the country. I'm not saying that just because he might watch this video, but anyway, when this building was being built, he wanted this to be a planter.
It is a pretty nice building.
Yeah. And it's kind of like Aquascape. It was LEED certified and all that kind of thing, and he got some grants to do it and all that kind of thing. But this was set up, this was on the design as a planter for just plants and dirt. And I talked to him and tried to convince him of the benefits of hearing the running water when people are here. You know, when people are here, kind of paying respects to people who've fallen in line of duty and that sort of thing. So he eventually acquiesced. At one point, he said he didn't want anything green in it because he just thought it was, going to look bad or whatever. And honestly, natural setting with running water and something green in it, to me, kind of evokes life and relaxation, which is something for good for people to feel when they're here paying respects and that kind of thing. Amen. So we snuck in some iris after a while, and he just didn't complain about it. So
it was that time you had told about it.
Right. So
explain to me what you built here.
So we've got two Aquascape, scratch that. Two AquaSurge 5000s in there, and they're coming up to a couple little biofalls, and I split each one. So it's a little bit of a higher point in the middle, and then it graduates down, and it just kind of runs into a common middle area. And there's two pump vaults, one on each side. This was around 2010 when this building was built. And I also put this boulder out there, and I ground out a little spot for this granite
I know that you put a Bible saying on there, huh?
Yeah. Our sheriff is great. He's not real shy about that kind of thing. So I love that.
More of that.
Actually, let me just point out too, Ronnie Brown, one of the people here that they have the bronze statue of, is a real good friend of mine.
How do you get your statue up here?
All these people were killed in the line of duty.
Wow,
and
they make a whole bronze statue of
them. Yeah, and if we did that for everybody, of course there'd be a bunch of people out here, but they kind of have a representation of different areas of the agency.
I see. So somebody that signifies
right,
that.
Right. Ronnie was a great guy, and he was taken away by a thug that he shouldn't have been taken away from. But anyway, so I know his wife. His wife worked in the jail. Great lady. And so this place kind of, every May we have Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Week. And we have candles burning out here in a wreath, and people can kind of come and spend some time and relax.
So everyone's got to love this water feature.
Oh, yeah.
This is really nice.
The dedication ceremony, where a lot of people were here to enjoy the new memorial. This is excerpts from his speech that he did.
Sometimes people want a more sophisticated pond, and it's not always coming from the ground. And so I think it's really cool when my dad can create something that's as natural as this. Even though it's surrounded by cement, it's as natural as it can be. So
much more nicer than just a plant.
Yes.
It's alive. It's life.
Exactly.
Water is life.
That's the important thing. I was trying to explain to him. It really signifies life, and people sitting here trying to remember people kind of need to feel that.
And he bought into it. And subsequently got a good feature. Very cool. Very powerful. So whose house are we at now?
Jeff Hogan. Yeah. He's like my brother from another mother. Ariel calls him Uncle Jeff.
Uncle Jeff.
Nice. And nice backyard with a pool.
So this is his little succulent garden. Anyway, he just wanted something super quiet when he's sitting out here.
Yeah.
That just made barely a trickle. So he sits out here, and birds will come and play in the stream while he's sitting out here, and it's just, he needed something low key out here. He had these ceramic vases because he's got little trinket things around, and he just wanted to know if we could make something out of it. So we drilled holes through them, put a little pump vault through there, and just have a low flow.
So do you have an aqua basin in there, or aqua blocks? What do you have?
It's a aqua blocks, liner, and a little pump basin.
Yep. So this is another 10-year-old water feature you put in?
Yep.
And it's pumping water out of the lake, so it's not really just recirculating it.
Right. And so the water quality is always going to be goofed up because it's just bringing lake water and it's catching all the water off of the yard because, again, we're in that neighborhood with clay in the ground. He would come out here and have ankle-deep water that he had to walk through. So we carved a little swale in the ground, came down here, and we built this pond. And on the other end of it, there's a basin with aqua blocks and a little switch. So when the basin fills up, it pumps water back out to the lake. So we're just taking lake water, running it through the yard, and pumping it right back out to the lake. It's kind of a good solution, and it looks pretty. So
that is a long stream. So how long is that stream?
250 feet.
Woo,
and
woo.
The story behind that is there's a guy on the other side of the lake that wanted to know how long Rob Springer's stream was. And I told him 250, and he said, okay, I want a 350-foot long stream. So we built him a stream that was 100 feet longer. But we just had some rain with this cold front coming through, and if the stream wasn't here, I'd be walking through water right now. So it catches all this and just runs it down.
It's a solution to a problem that's beautiful.
Yeah. So you can see the start of the stream right now. It's just coming up through an aqua block and some stone, and it just comes up and runs through the stream down to the pond. So.
Wow. It really just bubbles in here, huh?
Yeah. That's it.
That's where it starts. What a gorgeous property.
Yeah, they got, if you see right across the lake, see that house right there?
Yeah.
It looks like a resort. That's the guy that wanted the 100-foot long, the stream that was 100 feet longer.
Always one-upping. There he goes. A pee break.